G'day, welcome to the show. My wife Amber and I have got a great day planned. We're heading on a wine tasting tour of some country vineyards. So who wants to be designated driver?
Don't look at me.
Yeah, me either. I guess it's gonna have to be this guy.
Hi guys, I'm up for the challenge. Let's get going.
All right. While we take to the air, plenty more to come. City kids go free range. Tigers roam.
I feel like we just had a moment.
Champagne flows. And wine too. That is good. So, let's get the party started.
When the alarm goes off at Clandella Cottages at Boyland, it's like waking up at Old MacDonald's place. John and Lorna Butler's property in the scenic rim is home to all our farmyard favourites, so there are many hungry mouths to feed. And they're happy for pint-sized guests to lend a hand.
Does that mean he's happy or not happy?
Oh, he's happy, just calling his mum. Can we let his mum out? Come on, mum.
This is the sort of family holiday where you're not likely to hear anyone say, "I'm bored."
He's soft, isn't he?
Mary on TV again.
Yeah, you've done this before, haven't you?
There's a Baba there and a Moo here as Farmer John and Auntie Lorna give their guided tour.
I got your bunny on.
Look at Lorna over there. She's a lover of animals. She's a great grandmother. She's in her 70s. Clearly, it's a labour of love. I'm actually not sure who's having more fun, her or the kids.
But it is hilarious watching the reactions as these city kids get a taste of country life.
A child will come here hesitant the first feed up, but by the second day, they're in their boots and all.
And why do you think that is? What do you think it is about the place that sort of lets people let their guard down?
It's relaxed. There's rules here. You can't chase the animals, and you can't be nasty to an animal or anything like that. But there's so much for them to do here that they would never think of chasing our animals,
Kisses my t-shirt.
Oh, big kisses!
Lorna, do you think it keeps you young?
Well, it most certainly gets us out of bed in the morning, that's for sure.
As if Lorna doesn't have enough on her plate, she's also raising a little Joey, whose mum was hit by a car.
What are the reactions by guests when you bring little Ozzy out?
Oh, isn't he cute? I want to take him home. Yeah.
I really want to take it.
Oh, so do I.
This 3-month-old is still on 3 hourly feeds, all day and all night. That's dedication.
Oh, you are too gorgeous.
Once the animals are fed and early morning chores are done, kids have the run of Clandella Farm. But it's not hard to round them up for brekkie.
Breakfast time!
Lorna can sort breakfast, lunch and dinner orders, but all accommodation options come with self-contained kitchens, so you can BYO to keep costs down. There's a range of different sleeping arrangements and enough room for John and Lorna to be able to cater for bigger groups. There's also a great barn that's popular for weddings and other special events. So, hop onto the Clandella website and take a 3D tour of all the different rooms and to book your family a fantastic farm stay.
After the break, a little bit of France bubbles up in southeast Queensland. There are two things I know about champagne. One, it is delightful to drink. And two, only the French bubbles are the real deal. But you needn't wing your way all the way to Europe because you can tour the Champagne region right here in southeast Queensland. I say cheers to that. It's the drink of celebration and the world's most celebrated drink. No wonder Australia's first Festival of Champagne is such a fabulous fizzing success. It's called Effervescence and it takes place at Spices Hidden Vale near Grantchester, an hour from Brisbane. The long weekend includes a champagne trail on the final day, where your ticket gets you a personal tasting glass.
I'll be full soon.
And 3 hours to roam from station to station, sampling the best of the Champagne region.
It's an amazing venue, it's amazing weather, it's amazing scenery.
A little bit of France in Southeast, it's awesome.
Who came up with this sparkling concept? Bubble diva and champagne educator Amanda Raboul.
I've had a vision since I moved to Australia with my French husband in 2006 about creating some sort of French experience for people with champagne, which was my favourite part of France. That people could get to taste all these beautiful champagnes, feel like they were having a day out in the country in France, but not having to pack a suitcase, get a passport.
So how many champagnes can people try here?
Today we've got champagnes from 27 different houses and growers. So there's about 60 different ones, I think, on the list.
And all sorts of foods, is there?
There's all sorts of foods. You can get some crepes. They've tried to keep a French theme going, so we've got some crepes and we've got some pommes frites, so that's just French fries, you know.
But the star attraction, of course, is drinking stars, and there's plenty to try.
When do I have my nap? Is in between one of these ones?
Try all the other houses as well.
The big name houses are all here, but Amanda's husband Philippe is offering a sip of boutique champagnes.
You know, Australia is number 6 importer of champagne in the world, and Queensland is said to be the state where they consume the most champagne. You've got, you know, maybe 50 or 60 big houses, but you've got thousands of small makers. And those makers not only sell grapes to the big houses, but they make their own.
Let me have a try. So how did you pronounce that again for me?
So it's Vincent Brochet, or some people would say Vincent Brochet, but not the French way. So it's Vincent Brochet, and he's in a little village called Écueil in Champagne. Do you want another drop?
Oh, why not if I have
Why not, yeah. There you go.
Thank you. Oh, merci.
De rien.
Oh,
À bientôt.
Oui. Okay, fluent in French I am not. Maybe I'll be better at this. Amanda is a master of sabrage, using a sword to slice open a bottle of champagne. I mean, how hard can it be?
Stand back.
So I'll help you get the sword in the right position,
Okay. Oh.
which is down there.
So just quite firmly.
Sabrage for the first time here, folks.
Oh my goodness!
Charge your glasses because Effervescence is on again in 2018, from Friday the 17th to Sunday the 19th of August. Stay at Spices Hidden Vale for the full long weekend, enjoying champagne masterclasses and long table feasts. Or simply come along on the Sunday for the Champagne Trail, 3 hours of tasting bubbles in the Queensland countryside. If beer is more your taste, Brisbane will host the largest Oktoberfest in Australia next month. The celebration of Bavarian culture runs over 2 weekends with traditional food and beer on the menu, accompanied by plenty of entertainment and authentic German fashions. The event will be on at the Brisbane Showgrounds at Bowen Hills, so pull on your lederhosen and get ready to chicken dance.
Hang about because after the break, up close with tigers.
Seriously, up close.
And we meet the largest character you'll find on Mount Tamborine.
They all reckon I'm like a little garden gnome, so they buy me all the gnome. G'day folks, my name's Michael Ward and I'm from Tamborine Mountain Distillery. Yum, and down the hatch. We used to live in Tasmania. And it started to get a bit chilly there, you know. And I said to Alla, my wife, I said, I reckon we should move up to Queensland. It's a bit warmer up there. We bought this rundown avocado and citrus orchard. And there was nothing here except these mothy trees. And with all this oranges, lemons, limes, grapefruit, come, lots and lots of citrus. So that's where the idea of making some schnapps and liqueurs came. And we started entering world competitions. Now we won over 320 international awards. We're Australia's most awarded distillery and liquor brand in the new millennium by a mile. And we've now got over 80 different products. That's incredible, isn't it? And people often say, how come you've done so well so quickly? And I said, I genuinely think it's because we don't have the smarts to muck it up. So we'll have one of these now, hey? Fantastic. So what's your name? You must love your work. You've got to love what you do and you've got to be enthusiastic. No point being there. You know, you spend most of your time at the job and you hate it. Love your work. It's a special place, this Tambary Mountain. It's a great place to live. This is one of God's special places. This is utopia as far as I'm concerned. We've got 12 natural rainforests up here. I go 3 or 4 times a week. I make a point of going for a walk in the rain, hugging a tree. It's paradise up here. We just love living up here. It's awesome.
When it comes to theme park fun, the Gold Coast is the undisputed capital. But trust me when I say the thrills aren't confined to the rides. At Dreamworld, there's the awesome chance to come face to face with one of the world's most powerful predators, and I mean face to face.
This is Tiger Island up close. Like, really close. I don't understand why I just got so nervous. There is glass here, but my gosh, you can see every inch of these incredible animals. Whoa! This is amazing.
Tiger Island, up close, is the latest, exciting addition to this popular animal attraction.
Tiger!
Thanks to huge glass panels, underground viewing tunnels, and even a couple of double mesh windows, you'll be nose to nose with magnificent big cats.
You are beautiful. I feel like we just had a moment.
It's an exhilarating new encounter that's already wildly popular with visitors.
I'm walking in the water.
There's an incredible intimacy in this new area.
It really allows people a view they haven't had before, getting this close to them. And I think that's pretty special, and people seem to really enjoy that. And
I feel like I just stroked her.
You just pet her.
Or him. Her.
They're all hers.
Patrick Martin Veng is Tiger Island's manager, one of the few people in the world who get even closer than this.
Patrick, you must have a real love for these animals.
I've been with all these guys since they were born. They're very small cubs, and I enjoy them thoroughly. It's been my life's work for the last 38 years, and I definitely enjoy it.
38 years?
38 years, yeah, long time.
Tell me a little bit about the background of these animals here today.
The 2 white tigers are Kiko and Callie. Kiko and Callie are about 21 months old. They were born in Japan and been here since they were about 3 months old. Adir and Akasha, the 2 little orange girls, they were born here at Dreamworld.
These beautiful beasts aren't just here for our entertainment. Tiger Island plays an important role in their preservation.
We try to give people an idea of what a tiger is, what they do, and also about conservation and how poorly they're doing in the wild and what we can do to help that situation out and hopefully make a difference to tigers' future.
All this excitement has given me a tiger-sized appetite. The Parkway Patisserie and Grill is a new foodie experience at Dreamworld, and you'll find it right next to the main gates. There are some serious treats on the menu, including 5 types of homemade pancakes. Heaven on a plate.
This smells divine. And the taste? You probably guessed it. Divine.
The Parkway serves up breakfast, lunch and dinner and is open to both guests and passers-by. You might want to wait for your lunch to settle before tackling this. Dreamworld's Water Fun Park Whitewater World has got some great new features. Out of the water, there are cool new cabanas for chilling out or soaking up the sun. And in the water, a new heating system means you can get wet even in the cooler months. Plus, it cuts carbon emissions, making this one of the most energy-efficient water parks on the planet.
Now, I personally couldn't go home from Dreamworld without getting on a ride, and when we're at the water park, how could I resist? You ready, Sophie? You psyched?
Yes.
Let's do this.
Dreamworld is always great fun, but with some fantastic new experiences to enjoy, there's never been a better time to visit. Head to the theme park's website for all the information.
After the break, join me, Amber and Captain Mike on an aerial tour of some of the Southeast's best wineries. The Ipswich region and Scenic Rim are dotted with vineyards and wineries. But to visit even a handful, you need to cover some ground.
Okay, here we go.
So Amber and I have ditched the wheels to go wine tasting the Rockstar way with pterodactyl helicopters.
Mount Walker, Sunny Hampshire, Border Ranges in the distance. So everything kind of comes up close once you get in the air.
Captain Mike is at the controls, and I reckon we're in good hands.
How long have you been a shopper pilot for? 35 years. Right, it's actually a little bit more than that, but I can remember 35. What about the pterodactyl wine tours? How long have you been doing that for? Oh, we've been doing that for about 6 years. Because there are so many wineries in this region, and we've got 11 wineries that we can mandate.
Our first stop is Ironbark Ridge Vineyard at Perga, just outside Ipswich. Young and his wife Emma own 6 acres of wines here, and they love having guests to their cellar door. While Young wrangles Randall, the goat, Emma set up some wine to try. What are we tasting here, Em?
So we're tasting the Vitello, and it's the grape from over there. Yeah, it's quite tangy and very fruity. It's my favorite one.
It's your favourite?
Yeah.
Yeah. So even though this is one of the oldest wineries in the area, it's pretty new to you guys, to you and Young?
Yes. We took over in December last year.
And Young suggested to me that you drink so much wine that buying a winery is actually the cheaper option.
Yes, that's according to him, but for me it's the view and the lifestyle. Yes.
Because it's quite different to where you were, wasn't it?
Yes. So going from busy city centre to like country style is very different.
Yeah. And how are you finding, owning a winery?
Very interesting. Yeah, there are lots of hard work, but it's worth it.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
When you get wine at the end of the day.
Oh yes. I get a limited supply now.
No limits though for pterodactyl guests. Each couple chooses a complimentary bottle to take home. And if you want to see where your wine came from, Young and Emma have a pretty cool way to explore the vineyards. Well, I said there was going to be no cars on this wine tour, but time to get back to the chopper. We're back in the air again with Captain Mike, tracking towards the Scenic Rim.
Obviously, it's incredibly beautiful out here. Do you ever get sick of this view? Never. When I started, we thought, what have we got to offer? We don't have a rock, we don't have, beaches. But what we've got is a bunch of really cool places to take people on the ground.
Next stop, Karoomba Vineyard and Lavender Farm near Mount Alfred.
How are you, Kip and Amber?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Welcome to Karoomba.
Thank you.
No worries.
That's
Enjoy.
service, yeah. Yep. I told you this was a Rockstar tour.
Good start.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Rows of sweet-smelling lavender lead to Karoomba's striking cellar door, where owner Dugan O'Hanlon has lined up a few choice drops.
Welcome, Kip. Welcome, Amber, to Karoomba in the beautiful Scenic Rim. So today we've got a lovely bit of Queensland Chardonnay here for you to try. Nice little bit of lightly oaked Chardonnay, and it's beautiful. Bit of pear you'll get in there as well.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's a stunning spot you've got here.
Magical. It really is quite a unique place. It's part of it's a bit of southern France, right here on Brisbane's doorstep in the Scenic Rim. So it really is wonderful.
The magic continues in Karoomba's restaurant, where the paddock to plate menu offers delicious options.
Lamb looks amazing.
Yeah, good choice. And what did you go for?
Ravioli.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yes.
And I'll
so
tell you
good.
what else is beautiful. Have a look out there.
Perfect.
Isn't it? Stunning.
Pterodactyl wine tours are an awesome way to sip award-winning wines and see beautiful country scenery. The full-day chopper tour includes flights to 3 or 4 wineries, all tastings, lunch and a bottle of wine per couple from each venue. More weekend inspirations can be found on our website. You can also keep up with our travels on Facebook and Instagram. Queensland.com and the Queensland Rail Travel websites are also worth a look.
So we thought we'd take a little stroll through the lavender here before we get back on the chopper with Captain Mike on the way home.
And the types of lavender here bloom all year round, so it's absolutely beautiful.
It really is gorgeous. It's been a great day. Awesome way to get around the wineries and the chopper. That's all we've got for you. We'll catch you next time on Queensland Weekender.